Hello guys, I'm Carrie from Carrie Tries It, and in this video I'm gonna watch Rawhide Season 1 Episode 6 Incident of the Power and the Plow. Before this, I wanna show you something, guys. I got my test DNA, and here we go. 90% Eastern Europe and Russia. 5% Baltics, and 3% other regions. The next, Eastern Europe and Russia, 90%. Ukrainians and Eastern Europe, Ukrainian and Northwest Romania, Ukraine and Moldova, Southwest Poland, Northwest Ukraine, Russia and Eastern and Central Europe. So my mother, she's Belarusian, and her parents Belarusian. That's what I knew. And my father, he's Russian, and his mom Ukrainian, and his father Russian. So my grandfather, my father's father, he was born in St. Petersburg, and he has like blue blood. Probably we have picture of. I think I already told you in one of the videos. So it was like in time of kings, very oh, it's so hard in English. Never talked about it in English. Oh no, I did, but it's really hard. So she was very mean. This like blue blood something woman. She's my like grandmother, and she had slaves, and she was very bad with them, and because of this she was famous of this, that she was very like ugh. So one, I'll show you in one video, I hope so. It's very famous. She's Knyazhna Morozova. So this is name of picture, and famous artists draw picture with her on the like how's it, this thing when you go by snow and you're sitting on this, and they're like slaves, and she's very like mean. So my grandfather, my father's father, he was born in St. Petersburg, and St. Petersburg is like capital of kings and stuff in Russian history. And my father very proud of it, like not of our grandmother, but because of our blood. And another, my father mother, she's Ukrainian, and I know that her mother, my grandmother, who's it's so complicated, who's still alive. She's 100 years old. She's something with Moldova, Ukraine. So I have a lot of different blood, but for some reason here is no Belarusian. So it's very funny. That's why I tried to explain it. And here we go. 5% Baltics, 3% Finland, 1% Mongolian, Central Asia North, and 1% Jewish. This is very funny because I always tell my parents, "Oh, I'm pretty sure all of people have Jewish in their blood," and so I have 1% Jewish, 1% Mongolia. It's another story too in history about Mongol Tatar in this war, when they like gold ego. They try to occupy Russia, and where at those time exists Bazarov. This is like famous. He was guardian of king or something. So there's like a whole history. My father have like flag of family. We call it gerb. I don't know how it's called in English, but when your family has their like picture, like all of countries has their, you understand, like America, Russia, their flag. So I don't know how to explain it because it's very complicated words. So yeah, I'm very fun. I feel very fun with it. I'm very happy that I'm done it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And yeah, 1% Jewish, 1% Mongolia, Central Asia North. So that's why my bazaar of my grandfather or whatever was guardian of king in Mongolia Iga. So there's like complicated story. And 3% Finland, this is very interesting, and 5% Baltics. So another it's Ukrainian, another in Russian and stuff. So that's it. I just want to reveal it, my results, announce it, and this is video that I'm doing first after I got these results. And let's start with the movie. Rawhide. 1, 2, 3, and play.
Keep moving, 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 though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving, rawhide. Don't try to understand them, just
Yeah, this is very interesting. My mother last name Repich, and we have Rapin. He's very famous artist for drawing, and my uncle, he's very talented with drawing. It's in my mother's side, and in my father's side there was grandma who was the best, like with doing like clothes and stuff. But a lot of like hundreds of years ago, all of people went to her to village to ask her to do it. So I do love drawing. I do love do all of this thing. I did clothing brand. I had clothing brand. So it's so fun to explore your family and learn about yourself, why you can do this. So it's very funny.
You might say deuces
I want
are
to see
wild,
my
the way everything comes in twos.
parents in Finland.
In the low
Very
country, 2
interesting
inches
who
of
it
rain
was.
in half an hour. Coming through the passes, it was 2 feet of snow. On this side of the mountains, we had 2 brushes with rustlers. Ended up burying 2 hands. Now it's been 2 days since grass and water. But my job's to kick this herd along no matter what. The only way I know to get a thing done is to keep trying. Gil Favor's my name, Trail Boss.
Oh yeah, in the previous episode, those guy died.
We've been on this dead
Boy,
weed for 3
in the
days now,
river.
Mr. Favor. Just lost so much beef, it seems like we only got half a herd left.
Come grass and water, they'll be fat and sassy again no time at all. What do we make since breakfast, Wishbone?
Well, mushy only peels 8 taters a mile. I'd say we come 4 miles plus 1 spud. Mr. Favor!
Then it'd be a hog to one more than that.
Mighty pretty.
Very pretty.
Jed Reston's land. Stay out if you ain't been asked in.
Head him into the valley!
Must be Jed Reston's place over there.
Bed down when you find water. I'll catch up.
Roddy?
For me, I'm getting anxious. I'm getting anxiety.
You want to visit?
Yeah, when I don't have water or food. Oh, I'm keeping in my car everything. Always, I need to have some snacks, some food, some drink, water. Really, I don't know what is it mentally. Maybe because I'm in a different country, because almost without friends and without parents, and it's not my house. I'm renting it, and I need to have something like car with food and like be safe. I don't know I didn't have it in Russia. I could be without water and just go and buy somewhere. But here, I don't know. It's like you're an alien, and
$5 for the job.
I don't know. It's really weird, but yeah.
Hold it. I want the pleasure, Pa. All yours, son. Wouldn't want you to lose on the deal, Banyan. You still deny you stole?
Oh, oh. Oh, white horse, so beautiful. Oh, my girlfriend sent me photo of very beautiful horse. It's the most beautiful horse that I ever seen. It's near Topanga. So maybe we'll go there.
I guess he's learned his lesson.
Albino,
10 lashes never taught no
something
man nothing.
like
Try for
this
15.
name.
Maybe you'll tell
Brown
where he
with
hid that milch
it's
cow.
so beautiful. It's not albinos, of course, the different thing, but I mean very similar name. A breed. Oh. Yeah.
All right. I guess he's learned his lesson. Can't help admiring his stubbornness, though.
My name's Favor.
Jed Reston, welcome to the Bar XL.
This is Roddy Yates.
What did he do, Mr. Reston?
No need to pry into another man's business.
Oh, he stole a milch cow. Only 3 milch cows on the whole range.
What would an Indian do with a milch cow?
He fancies himself a farmer. Can you imagine that? A Comanche aiming to farm? Oh, this is my boy, Matt. Matt, shake hands with Rowdy Yates. And,
Gil Favor. I'm trail boss of a herd that's crossing your land right now. I passed your sign a ways back. I'm hoping you're asking me in.
you're a cattleman, ain't you? Of course you're in.
I need a week, 10 days grazing, maybe.
My front gate is 100 miles from my doorstep. You just pick out a likely range and make yourself at home. You'll be on my land no matter what direction you go in.
Thanks.
Except south, that is. South ain't my land anymore.
Well, thanks again, Mr. Reston.
Now, hold up, Mr. Favor. You boys been eating dust and alkali on the trail for quite a piece. We've got real beds here. Sweet water, shade trees, everything to ease the body.
Much obliged, but I've got to get back to the herd.
I understand. There's a real cattleman for you. But I think your steers would forgive you for sitting at a real table for one real meal. Hey, Banyan, show these gentlemen where to wash up, will you? This way.
What do you think, Mr. Favor?
I think that's a lot of horse.
I have another class this week on horses. But I feel so bad because of horses.
Boy, you gotta time it.
I mean, it seems like, yeah, I understand they need like owner and stuff, but it seems like they're in pain and they just wanna live wildlife, not be here and train kids.
This time, hold him.
A lot of horse.
I gave him the mat for his 21st birthday a week ago. 7 days and he still hasn't been in the saddle.
It'll take a heap of man to ride him.
You ain't a heap of man after 21 years in this country. You ain't never gonna make it.
Men sometimes have a habit of expecting an awful lot from their sons.
You're right. Guess I shouldn't expect too much.
He's
He
so
was puny and sickly when he was
face for
born.
cinematography.
You wouldn't think anyone so puny and sickly could kill a person.
Yeah,
Mother died when he was born.
both of them, Clint Eastwood.
Well, don't stand around letting our guests get hungry. Take them over at the cookhouse.
That horse is thunder on a hoof.
I knows horseflesh. Matter of fact, there ain't nothing on four legs.
Matter of
that Peter
fact.
Pie ain't got the hang
I'll
of.
always
Yeah.
do it.
I'm pretty handy with Mustangs. Maybe I can help you break 'em.
Nobody's breaking that stallion but me. Something wrong?
Those milch cows.
What about it?
I'm not overeducated, but I can count to 3.
So, you can count to 3.
The Indian took 15 lashes for stealing one of 3 milch cows. They're all there. So what was the reason?
Since when do you need a reason to whip an Indian?
I guess we'll be riding, Rowdy.
Hey, ain't you guys supposed to chow?
My stomach won't hold much food now.
I figure your stomach won't take the facts of life.
Hold it. All that loud drumming is just to show he's full growed. Let's get our horses.
Take your hands off of that coffee.
But Wishbone, I want to make another pot of coffee. I remember your recipe.
Yeah.
Well, 1 pound of coffee in a pot, boil for 30 minutes, then pitch in a horseshoe, and if it sinks, add some more coffee.
You open your mouth around here one more time, except to say, sir, I'm gonna stuff it full of dynamite and light the fuse.
So mean.
Well, thought you'd be eating dinner tonight off of fancy china plates.
Why, we couldn't bear the thought of missing one of your meals, Wishbone.
Pour Mr. Favor some coffee.
Where's Pete?
He's out making a bedtime check.
Any trouble?
The only trouble I'm having is drinking this sorry coffee.
Live.
Get out of the way, Margie.
Like this, you're trying to find food and eating very fast, maybe not tasty.
We get permission to cross this range?
Resin was as friendly as
We
corn
used
fritters.
to comfort.
Speaking of corn fritters, if I eat
It
any
will
more
be
of this
for us
beef, my belly's
very-
gonna sprout horns.
uneasy.
I never seen an outfit where everybody's so full of smart alecky comments. Of course, I know you're all used to eating at them fancy French cafes in New Orleans. Well, if you don't like it, you can just give it back.
Oh, it's good. It's real good, though.
Reminds me, Mr. Favor, we're just about shed of supplies.
We passed the town ways back. Come morning, we'll go in. Say, Pete, tell me about Comanches.
They're mean.
How mean?
I'd say man for man, they've killed more whites than any other tribe.
Comanche territory close by.
There's over south. The government's got them on a reservation.
You figure they could become farmers?
Farmers? What would they raise? Scalps? Hey, Wishbone, give me another hardtack there.
Again?
Still it did not come.
No.
I will try tomorrow.
That Plow will get here one of these days.
So?
He's paid for it. And he's paid for the freight.
He don't get the Plow.
I thought I married a human being.
You think he really wants to farm? Sure. That's what the Comanches want us all to think.
We gotta get over that kind of feeling.
You want to be surrounded by Comanches? You figure you'd be able to sleep in your bed at night?
That's Jed Reston talking.
Did Jed Reston put an arrow in my arm?
It's Jed Reston who don't want that Plow delivered. You got 2 feet left. Stand on them.
All right, all right. You willing not to eat? I'll stand up against Reston.
Hey, Kills, we want some.
In a minute, Billy. Be right back. Now, gentlemen, name your poison.
Well, the candy stick.
Not for sale.
It's like bad behavior to them.
I make it $53 even.
I can build rake. Seed I must buy.
Fresh out of seed.
I overlooked an item. A nickel's worth.
Better not, mister.
Nickel's worth.
Your funeral, mister.
Oh, so nice.
Come on, Roddy.
How many?
3. 1.
Dealer takes 2.
I'll bet 500.
I call and raise it 1,000.
Well, puts me on.
You trying to run one? I call.
3 jacks.
2 pair.
2 pair? I said 3 jacks.
I lose. How'd I stand now?
Well, since the drive started, you're behind $68,430.
How much is that in real money?
Well, that tallies down to $1.17.
Got company.
This is very similar to Rifleman.
He's come to check over the herd.
No, not Rifleman.
he's riding, he can trample the herd to
Rifleman, for some reason, similar for me with Andy Griffith's show. I was obsessed with Rifleman, but right now Andy Griffith's show is so great, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's watch it. And this is similar with Bonanza, but this one I like more. So I hope you like it too. If you like this show, write me comments and we will continue.
gave permission.
You saw an Indian whipped on my ranch. You knew he was my enemy. Deny that you befriended him.
I gave candy to a child.
An Indian child. I can't tolerate ingratitude, Mr. Favor. That's exactly what you're guilty of.
You making war on babies, Mr. Reston?
Have your cattle off my range by nightfall.
You said your front gate is 100 miles from your doorstep. I can't make that distance by nightfall.
3 miles south is the Comanche reservation. You'll find good grazing there. By nightfall, if there's a steer on this range without the Bar XL brand, he gets shot where he stands.
I still can't make it by nightfall.
I've never been known as a cruel, unreasonable man. You've got an extra 24 hours before we start shooting your cattle. Let's go. I sure hope he can reason with them Comanches. Ain't gonna be easy, though, with a couple of thousand dogies at his heels.
You can come if you want.
Sure thing.
Why, you don't even know where. You can't just go riding into Comanche territory. Pete, you're the Indian expert. Tell him.
Wishbone's right, Mr. Favor. You go riding in there, the odds are you don't come out.
If we don't go in there, what'll happen when Reston starts shooting?
You can always shoot back.
No. For the right to graze, I figure we can barter a few beeves, maybe some flour and blankets.
I'd like to come along.
We're trading, not scouting. You nurse the herd. Reston's boundary marker.
They got a weakness for signs.
Break out the coffee. We'll make like we've been asked in.
Right.
Don't put it away. They can just as easy put him in it. Ease off your gun belt.
Uh-oh. Indian? Why? He helped them.
Kuno. Taslačka Hagurare. Waduko's way. Kao. Keo winine.
Exactly.
Onine.
Go. My cattle are weak and hungry. They've got to rest. They've got to graze.
If Reston had half of his land, he would still have more than enough.
He ordered us away.
I know.
We'll trade for the privilege we ask. Beef, flour, blankets, anything you need, we'll give.
You offer friendship. That is enough. Bring your cattle.
His blonde hair is so unusual, no?
Chicken?
Don't bother burning off the feathers. My belly won't wait.
Well, you're in luck. I found one hen naked. After that, apple pie. Apple pie? When are you gonna grow up and stop being astonished at everything? Well?
Move the herd onto the reservation tonight.
Is that all you got to say?
No. Where's the gravy?
Rawhide!
You know, Indians sure do like beef.
Just like white men.
I love this show.
There are Comanches the other side of the hill.
Okay, let's cut 6 head out of the bunch.
Whoa!
I would like you to have them.
It is not needed.
I would feel better.
My people will be grateful.
Wagura.
Taslach asked me to bring you to him. Will you come?
Our pleasure.
Oh, I would love to live in this. How's it called? Not always, but like camping. Somewhere in New Zealand or Asia. With bugs. I already got one.
Welcome to my farm.
Taslach is not asleep, but he dreams.
The Comanches will be nothing if they don't leave their old ways behind them. Well, if that isn't the prettiest pouch I ever seen.
He made it for you.
Oh, so cute boy.
My son will keep yours for good luck.
Now I got me a pouch.
Yeah, it's some job for one man.
Chisera helps.
To be a fool is his wish. I will help.
What's eating Reston that he doesn't understand?
He wants our land, and someday he will get it. I will go now to find some grass for the cows you have brought us.
Udanenega Chisera. When I get Plow, this will be farm. When Ira you come to eat with us. Our pleasure.
Oh, cute. Friendly.
Boy.
Kid doesn't eat?
Juania has learned to cook with stove. Say, did you do these? Some Chisera did.
Chisera? Who'd have figured?
When hot is finished, we will be ready for it.
If it does not have the right taste, it is because it is a new way with me.
She's afraid it will not taste right.
Hey, this is a good one, eh? We got a cook named Wishbone. Be sure to take lessons from you.
This is for the boy. He is not yet of age to eat with elders. Come, boy.
Tazlach is a good man.
Tell that by looking around the place.
It is hard for people to believe.
So
that
interesting. What
Comanche
are
would
they
choose
cooking
peace to
there?
fighting. They do not know Tazlach.
Well,
It's
now it is
culture.
not much
A
of
lot
fun.
in this.
When I get Plow, I show them.
Sorry, I
Indians.
should have good.
It's my guess you'll be a good farmer.
Yeah, you can learn a lot, like about culture just by food. What people had historical, why people eat it. Some cultures eat a lot of fish, some eat a lot of meat, this type of meat, this, some a lot of fruits, vegetables, salsa that they're cooking. If very spicy means a lot of bugs in this, in their food, in their meat, a lot of microbes like Indian food. I usually don't really try a lot of stuff in different countries because I don't I don't eat meat, and I'm trying to find just salads. For example, in Germany, sausages I didn't try them.
Seems like the men are getting fatter than the cows.
Yeah, they could use a little thinning down. As for the herd, they're about as fat as they're gonna get.
Well,
But
let's get
Italian
moving before
food,
we forget the taste of dust.
Spanish,
All right,
I
I'll
did
get 'em
like
ready.
it. Pizza,
All right,
pasta,
finish your job, saddle up.
cheese.
We're moving on.
I'm riding to Tazlach's farm to say goodbye. You can
Moving
saddle 2 horses if
on.
you want.
Right.
You can finish your coffee first. Morning, one of you.
Welcome.
Morning, Button. What's the matter?
Tazlach has been insulted, and the boy blames everyone.
Who insulted Tazlach?
The town. They will not give him the plow.
Where is he?
Oh,
The hate is still there. They put up sign. No Indians allowed.
They have a weakness for signs.
It is their town, but it is my Plow. Here is the paper. I asked them, give me Plow. They fire rifle to
Paper.
drive me away.
I'll get your plow for you.
Comanche get my Plow. Chisera gone to gather braves.
That's a fool's play.
Reston will have reason to call soldiers.
Reston can't want anything that bad.
It is hard to say. Chisera right? I wrong?
I'll go see Reston.
No, it is not your trouble. Cattle are ready for trail. Don't be foolish. Go.
After I do a chore.
When a man like Reston wants killing, there is nothing to do but give him killing.
Nobody has to move in the direction Reston's pushing. Ride back to the camp, Rowdy. See that the supply wagon is stripped down. We may have to do some hauling.
Well, Mr. Favor, you've done what no other white man has ever been able to do. Get something out of the Comanches.
One hand washes the other. Do something for them, they'll do something for you.
I got no candy
yeah, a
for
little
Indians.
bit.
You've got Plow. Won't be much to give up, since it doesn't belong to you.
It's the town people
Both
that won't give it
Bonanza and
You pull the strings and they jump.
Bonanza.
Look at it
Bonanza,
this way,
I
Mr.
think.
Favor.
And
Ever since I can remember, the
Rifleman,
land of the
because
South
he's
belonged
like
to my family.
justice.
After the war, the politicians in Washington gave it to the Comanches.
But before you can remember,
Politicians.
the land belonged to them.
I aim to move the Comanches out of there. You don't think they'd go someplace else if they've got farms?
Chisera's coming in with everything he's got in back of him. They're going after the town. You can stop it.
You give me credit for more power than I own.
I'm giving you credit for the killing that'll be.
Maybe he's right, Pa.
When you master that stallion, then you can enter the men's council. In the meantime, keep your mouth shut. Mr. Favor, you take a hint awful hard. How many times do you have to be told that you're not welcome on this range?
Well, it was worth the try.
Wagon's just about ready.
I hope you know what you're up to.
Comanche's been pouring through here all day long.
Finish hitching the team.
Great. I allow myself the privilege of calling you a fool just once a drive, boss. This is that once.
They're good guys.
Heard will never be primer than they are right now.
I know.
It ain't
Just
sense
right
to get
in.
worked into an
How's it?
Indian war when you can
Not
get
right
around
in.
it.
Rawhide.
If we take off now,
with
we could be sitting in a
skulls.
snug hotel come the
And
finish of the drive.
I'd like that. If I could sit in that
making
snug hotel and not
justice
remember back to
everywhere.
this time,
How's it
I'd do
called?
it.
Ready, Mr. Favor?
Afternoon. This ain't yours.
That's right. We're taking delivery for a friend.
Well, it ain't come yet.
Sure. That thing outside's a cotton gin.
It belongs to somebody else.
Maybe so. Show me an order from somebody else.
Belongs to the Indian.
I want to go to some. Does it exist somewhere right now? Small villages in this style, or just like some tour
It's needed.
for
You heard me.
village
Got
for
a bill of
filming?
sale showing
Or
ownership.
it really exists. If you know some villages where people really live, this type of villages, even if it's not the same, but something the same,
You won't have a couple
let
thousand
me know.
Comanches on your necks.
We can't afford to go against Reston.
That's right. Reston spread gives us all a living.
How long you gonna live on your knees?
We gonna take that from him?
He's saying the truth.
You're fools. Reston needs you as much as you need him.
Maybe we just ain't big enough to take the chance he don't.
A man doesn't know how big a shadow he throws until he stands up. Open up! What's more important, Jed Reston or your town? Let us deliver this, and your town won't be wiped out by Comanches. Or you can shoot us in the back and make Reston happy.
Ah, come on!
out of your head?
My boy got on that stallion. He took off. He couldn't control him.
That any reason to do this?
He took him into the reservation. Banyan tracked him here. They drove him off with guns. The Comanches have got Matt. Get the plow. Let me give you one more chance to interfere, Mr. Favor. I just sent his squaw and papoose to Casara to tell him something. If Matt isn't back by noon tomorrow, I'm gonna hang him on Main Street. Let's go.
We lose?
Everything. Water's over here.
If Chisera is telling the truth,
He is.
then Comanche rifle fire must have drove off Banyan when he was tracking that stallion.
If Chisera said Matt isn't a Comanche captive, then he isn't.
One day I'll film video like I'm riding like this.
The son of Reston has been found.
My horse. Where's my horse? I gotta ride him.
We will find your horse. Lie still and rest. Lie still.
Why don't we just drag him into town and set Tashlitz free?
It's Chisera's play. Let him make it.
Seems to me Juanie would nursemaid a Reston with a tomahawk.
So cool shot on them.
They found you hurt.
The stallion threw me.
Your father's going to hang Taslach unless
I
he
love
sees you by
Indian
noon.
style.
Why?
So cool.
He thinks you're a Comanche captive.
Well, give me your horse. I'll stop it.
Only the Comanches can stop it.
Well, my father said if I came in by noon,
Your father is a liar.
the Restons are men of honor.
Your father has no honor. He will hang Taslach. This will start a war. He will get our land.
You're just looking for an excuse to kill me.
We will kill only one man for the death of Taslach. Jet Reston. Only those who stand in the way will also die.
Nagire.
Go. What did you turn him loose for? If he goes in without Comanches, maybe Reston will give up Taslach.
We'll go after him just to make sure. Come on, Raul, let's pick up our horses.
It's only 3 hours to noon. Old Reston's just trying to throw a little scare in everybody.
Look at these signs. Everything's so beautiful.
You all right? No sense waiting till noon. Let's hang him now.
Pa, I'm all right.
Those redskins got to be taught a lesson.
I was hurt. They took care of me. You said if I got in by noon.
Never mind what I said.
The Restons are men of honor.
Scary. Oh no. Help him.
Well, what can I do? We'll back you. Then maybe they will.
How they can do it? They don't belong to this city. They're just travelers and they go
Can't do
and
this, Mr. Reston.
Shut up.
No,
make
Pa.
justice.
Matt?
I don't know how is it
You
justice.
disappointed your Paul.
Justice.
You came back alive.
You've got to turn him loose, Pa.
Don't be stupid.
He's land hungry. You'd rather see his own son dead than lose a chance to spread his boundary markers.
You're digging your own grave with your mouth, Mr. Favor. Any man interferes and he gets cut down.
Ask him. Go ahead, ask him if he wouldn't rather see you dead than lose an acre.
I warned you.
Pa, let the Indian go.
No.
You'll never get another chance like this. Cause an Indian war, soldiers come in, kill a lot of people. But Jed Reston will get more land.
Shut up.
Take a good look, Matt. That's the image you wanted to mold yourself into. A liar, a cheat, fake.
That's enough.
He's right. You wanted me dead. Well, here's your chance.
Are you going against me?
Why not? You've been against me all my life.
That's not true, Matt. I tried.
I'm ashamed to be arrested.
Don't say that.
Matt? You can come with us if you want.
No, thanks, Mr. Favor. I'd rather be on my own for a while.
Be on my own. I'm on my own. What about their families? People who in this team
Never will I forget
working
my
with
two
cows. They don't have
Sorry your dream
families,
didn't pan out.
parents.
It will someday.
So lovely. They're like family with each other. How long does it take? A couple of months. So whole show we will just watch like they're going there with the cows. Sing and stopping a lot of bad stuff, crime. And then go back. Really, you can find wife, make kids in this Rawhide. Die. It's not funny.
Aslatch, we found this thing rusting away in a pasture somewhere. Ain't doing us any good.
Yeah, really, what about their health? They don't sleep good. They don't, like, maybe not showering a long time. Hard job. Oh, we had it in the village for plug for growing seeds. Yeah! Good, guys.
Get him up! Move him out!
Head on up! Move him out! I adore this song. This is the best song from all shows. Very good composer. rolling, rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Though the streams are swollen. Keep them
Okay, guys,
doggies
I hope you love this show. If you do, please write me comments. We will continue. Don't forget about like, subscribe, and support me on Patreon. Here's the link for Amazon wishlist, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.